With the Richland County primary runoff taking place next week, frustration over last week's voting issues continues to boil over into calls for change. News 19's Jacob Reynolds tells us more.
At a press conference organized by one of Richland County's affected candidates, political and church leaders roundly criticized the county's primary last Tuesday. Columbia Urban League President James T. McLawhorn had a message for voters.
Don't be discouraged. We ask that you continue to vote. And we said to the commission, the authorities for the election commission, we got to get it right. Time is running out. We've been fumbling the ball too long. It's time to get it straight.
Long lines, confusion over new polling locations, and reports of incorrect ballots marred Tuesday's primary. Columbia's African Methodist Episcopal Church presiding elder, Rosalind Coleman, says she received dozens of complaints and wants it fixed.
This has been described, and I got play-by-play text all evening, as an experience that was inhumane, it was merciless, and discouraging. Certainly, what we witnessed was an act of voter suppression. So we're not asking for anything that is not impossible to do.
After hearing from state lawmaker Beth Bernstein, the State Election Commission is now stepping in to help run the runoffs. Commission spokesman Chris Whitmire says they'll hold retraining sessions for poll workers Wednesday and Thursday.
We're focusing on the issues that they had on June 9th and ballot styles, COVID-19 procedures, and that sort of thing to make sure that we're addressing the shortcomings from June 9th.
Council Districts 7, 8, 9, and 10 will have Democratic candidate runoffs. Whitmire says if you're eligible, use the same precincts again.
On June 9th, a lot of voters in Richland County voted at a different place than they were used to voting at. That will remain in effect. You'll go back to the same place you voted at on June 9th.
If you voted in the Republican primary last week or do not live in one of those council districts, you are not eligible to vote in the runoffs on June 23rd. In Columbia, Jacob Reynolds, News 19 WLTX.
And again, that primary runoff is a week from tomorrow. All right, still ahead.